What's up, guys? Your boy's back here once again with another sport topic. Today we're going to talk about the NBA draft. And if you did not know, I'm going to let you know right now. The Philadelphia 76ers have just traded and acquired the first overall pick from the Boston Celtics. And I gave a mock draft in one of my earlier videos. And I gave you what I thought the mock draft was going to be. And then I gave you a second option. Don't be surprised if the team go this route and make this type of move type of thing. And with the Boston Celtics, I said their second option was to trade the pick. Now I was under the mindset and the belief that they'll trade the pick, they'll be trading for like a Jimmy Butler or Paul George, another star, another quality player type of thing, not for another pick. But I think this move is genius. I'm gonna tell you why. I think this is one of those rare trades that helps both teams. That no team is getting the best of the other. It helps out both teams. You know, sometimes you get the trades that one team does this and the other team it hurts the other team, or sometimes it hurts both teams. This is one of those rare trades that helps both teams. I'm gonna start off with the Philadelphia 76ers. With the first overall pick, more than likely they're gonna take Markelle Fultz. And I think that's perfect for them. They have Joel Embiid, and they got Ben Simmons last year with the first overall pick. And I think Markelle Fultz fits in perfectly. I'm going to give a huge disclaimer. If Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons stay healthy, the Philadelphia 76ers will be a fun team to watch and a very strong team to look after. I mean, Joel Embiid should be Rookie of the Year. He might not win Rookie of the Year because he didn't play that many games. He's been in the league 3 years already. He's only played 31 games, and that was all last year. And he might not win Rookie of the Year because the small sample size. But he was the best. He was the best player out there. Let's be honest. He was the best player out there. And then last year, Ben Simmons didn't play no time. So that means him and Markelle Fultz will both be on the court at the same time, competing for Rookie of the Year against each other. That's kind of crazy. But I'm thinking that both those two, because Ben Simmons, even though he's a small forward, he's like a point forward, kind of like LeBron, able to distribute and throw the ball out type of thing. That's his best asset, is throwing the ball out. Joel Embiid, I think, would be the best player of the team still if he could stay healthy and able to run that paint. And Markelle Fultz could just sit back there with his mouth wide open and get you for three and score. Because they have him compared, his comparison, NBA comparison is to James Harden. I think that's a fair comparison. He's that type of scorer. So you compare those three up, I think they would be something. I'm not a Philadelphia 76ers fan, but with this move, well, actually before this move, I always thought that the Philadelphia 76ers, because I really like Joel Embiid if he's healthy, is a team to watch. And they still got Joel Okafor coming off the bench. I don't know what they're going to do with him. He has kind of underachieved, but I'm thinking that's more for the way they've used him. They haven't used him properly for him to develop. And I would like to see them use him better, or actually, I would actually really like to see them give him up and try to get something for him. Like, I think he would do better as a main center, because he's a scorer, more of a defender. And him coming off the bench, I really don't like that move, especially with Philly. So if I was them, I would try to move him for some type of way. But, and also, I'm a Duke fan, so I kind of got a little extra love for him anyway. So, but I think that this move is genius for them, and I think that the Philadelphia 76ers would be somebody to look after. Now to Boston, and Danny Ainge, you're one of the best GMs I've ever seen. He's made some sneaky moves. If you have not noticed, if you don't know why Boston was in the playoffs and had the first overall pick, because Danny Ainge was able to swindle 2 first-round picks from the New Jersey Nets when that Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce trade. When he knew that Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Jason Terry was over the hill, he was able to flip them. He was able to swindle and flip them for 2 unprotected first-round picks. So that's why he has the number 1 overall pick this year, and he has Brooklyn's pick next year in the draft. And then he does this, and he moves down to the 3rd spot. And this is why this is genius. Now, like I said before, I don't think that Markelle Fultz or Lonzo Ball are the best players in this draft. In my opinion, I'm thinking it's De'Aaron Fox and Josh Jackson. In most people's opinions, they do have Josh Jackson as number 1 player. So if you feel he's the number 1 or number 2 player in the draft, and you could have got him at 1, but now you can get him at 3 and able to recoup some picks for it, because this is what they get. They get a first-round pick next year from Philadelphia 76ers, who Philadelphia actually got from the Lakers. So it actually depends on what the Lakers record is is how this pick that Boston got. It's protected. It's 2 through 5 protected, which means if the pick is number 1, it's gonna go to the Philadelphia 76ers. It's not gonna go to Boston. And if it's 6 and lower, it's gonna go to the Philadelphia 76ers. But if it's 2 through 5, it will stay with Boston. So that means Boston will get a 2 through 5 pick. And if it does happen to be a number 1 pick or falls after 5 and they don't get it, they get a 2009 first round pick from Philadelphia 76ers, which is not even owned by Philadelphia 76ers as well, because that pick that they traded was originally the Kings pick. So if Boston does not get a first round pick out of this deal for next year, because when the lottery happens, it falls outside at 2 to 5, then it'll be the next year pick, 2019's first overall pick, and then that will depend on what the Kings do. And let's be honest, the Kings don't see doing too well no time soon. The Lakers, if they get Lonzo and make some other moves, maybe, but maybe not be a lottery team, but who knows? Still, the Lakers probably still be a lottery team. So more than likely, they'll get a pick. They'll get a top 5 pick within the next 2 years. Not to mention they already have Brooklyn's pick, which they probably have a number 1 pick overall again, because Brooklyn is horrible. So, and then they still have their original first round pick that they're gonna get for their own pick that they acquired that every team is allowed to get. So they're gonna have either have 3 first round picks next year, or the year after have 3 first round picks. That's why I gotta give it up to them. That's why I gotta give it up to Boston and their GM, because those are some nice moves, and they still can end up with the second or the number 1 player in the draft, and Josh Jackson, who's a good defender, who has that dog in him, that I want to win type of mentality. There's some question marks about the company he keeps off the court, and he has some vandalism issues. I think he vandalized his ex-girlfriend's vehicle, which I think is completely stupid. Like, you have a golden opportunity. Your nose should be clean. I mean, if I had that type of talent, I know I'm about to be drafted in the top 5. You won't see me do nothing but play basketball. I ain't going to no clubs. I ain't doing nothing to jeopardize nothing. You feel me? I'm out here trying to get that bread. Fuck all that. You want to go to the club tonight? Nah, you good. You good. I'm sitting in this house. You good. Or go to the gym and lift some weights, dribble the ball, do some crossovers or something. I ain't messing up nothing. I'm staying in shape. I ain't messing up nothing. Not a damn thing. Y'all ain't gonna pay my lights for me. Shit, y'all ain't gonna buy me nothing to eat. We just gonna be sitting there, we homeboys, and just sitting there looking at each other like, hey man, shit, you was cold back in the day, but shit, you wanna be a gangster like us. So nah, fuck all that. Fuck all the extra shit. Fuck all the extra shit. But anyway, that's all off topic. But that's all I want to talk to you about this. I think that this is gonna be a great move for both teams. And like I said, I think a day is coming. I think this draft is gonna inject some juice into this league, and we're gonna be watching some of these teams and be like, man, this shit was, yeah, like I think some stars gonna be coming out this, and I think now Markelle Fultz, the pressure is gonna be less on him, because he now has to go to a playoff team where everybody will be looking if something ever happens wrong, and they'll be looking, pointing at you like, what? Why you ain't do nothing? You number 1 overall pick. Now in Philly, he can sit there and grow with that team, and you still got Ben Simmons the first overall pick. So, and then Joel Embiid can still consider being their best player. So the pressure not gonna be on Markelle Fultz. He can just sit back and score. And then Josh Jackson, he keep his nose clean. He got that dog in him, and he a good defender. He still needs to develop. His jumper is kind of. He still got to develop a shot. But everything else, I think they're happy when he can slash and dash and get to the hole. So yeah, I think this is gonna be good for both teams. So. Like I said, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below if you haven't already. And hey, we're going to get it going. Throw in the game sports, baby. Holla.